symptoms initially worse on site and they got better when you left, or?
They never did get better.
So, but, yeah, but were they worse there, and then when you left, they were better at all, or?
No, it went from when it went to my feet to when I got to the Love Shack up there. There was the houses, we call them Love Shacks, and because there's so many guys, man camps, whatever you want to call them, so many guys and so many beds in there that this house would put 20, this one would do 10, this one down here would do 7. So that was the guys that was working up there. That when the one night shift come off, you switch with the day shift. Then trucks constantly move. But when I come and got back to the house there and I figured I'd just take a shower and rub my feet with soap in that, and whatever ons will go away. Well, it never went away.
So Randy, your symptoms, it seems like your problems are mostly skin lesions and then respiratory.
Then
What other issues?
the vision, you got I call it the Star Trek effect, where you look out and it's like white glitter. You know how they beam you up on Star Trek?
Right.
Well, I can look out and see that stuff.
So is
That's
that
why I
like
get-
blood pressure dropping, and you're gonna faint, or
That's just this stuff where the heart's pumping it around. So, and it gets in your head, and like today, it feels like someone's got my head in a vice. Tongue swells up. The ears, I got that white noise that rings.
the ringing in your ears?
Yeah, and like I said, I went and had everything tested, and they tell me I'm fine. Wow. Let me change bodies with you, and you see if I'm fine.
So headaches? You have
Headaches, migraines so bad, and sometimes this gets into your joints. And I mean, like sometimes in the morning I come down, it feels like someone, how can you just, it gets so bad that it feels like someone took a bar that you used to chip rocks and run it through your chest to your spine, because it gets so bad that I could see why all these other people are shooting themselves and hanging themselves. I can understand it. If it wasn't for that little kid in there, I thought about it many a times. Because this stuff in your throat here, it gets in your throat, especially down in here, that you get phlegm in that and you can't get it out. It's just bad all around. They took so much blood out of me. Every time I go down there, they take blood, but if you don't know what you're looking for, you ain't even gonna find out what it is. So that's usually what the diagnosis is.
So any GI thing?
Your guts blow up.
So but into vomiting, diarrhea, or anything?
Had all that, dry heaves, I'm trying to think. Yeah, when this gets so, when I first got this, it's like your guts blow out and it feels like someone's taking their fingers right under your ribs and just pulling. I mean, it's bad. Then you get heartburn so bad that they give you everything and anything to say you got heartburn, but this stuff was burning on the inside and out, so you couldn't sleep, you couldn't eat nothing. You just gotta slowly let it wear out of you, is what it does.
So what did the doctor say for these things, for your skin, for your brain?
They give you these are for breathing, and the rest of them is up there. I got emergency inhalers and that for that. The Pepsid, you know. What's the one's not a steroid? What's that other one, Mom?
What kind?
The other pills they give me, they wasn't steroids. They were something like steroids
I don't know.
Is this for your skin or for your breathing?
for your skin.
For your skin,
But
okay.
them take a turn on that you eat enough
These
of
are
them,
oral,
they kill the bone.
You can't stay on chronically.
Well, they were giving me 200 here, 200 there, 200 there, 200. I must have had 1,000 of them things.
Can't take that.
I don't take them because they never do nothing.
How many hours were we at the hospital when you first started this?
Yeah, then they first time I went down, it was a 6-day stay because they bagged me with the glue. I call it glue. They put all the crap, like 9 different bags in your arm.
Shots in it?
Which then they come in shots. 15 times I went through that. And it ain't done yet, because you don't know what you're gonna wake up like tomorrow, an hour, 2 hours. If a heavy storm comes in like last night, this stuff moves.
So, Randy, it sounds like you had things start after you stopped, you had different things started. Is that, that's true?
I was never, the only time I was ever in the doctor's for 25 years before that was to go get my CDL test, for my physical.
What's a CDL?
Commercial driver's license.
Oh.
That's your CDL driver's license. Then they give you you gotta have a medical part. Okay, well, before you start a new job, you gotta go get that medical thing done. So I was healthy until the 4 months after. And you can see I keep up with all my, well, I used to until I got sick, but it was all medical. They were all good. That's one was road test. Different companies I work for, hazmat I work for.
So Randy, do you feel like you're getting worse since you left?
Well, I think the next stage of where I'm at is this is the way I hear, you know, people got great brain cancer, liver, kidney. I know it messes with the heart because my heart will go out of arrhythmia. So it's a wonder I haven't had a heart attack yet. But I'd stand here and it'll beat, you know, naturally. But all of a sudden it's like someone coming up and going, and it'll do that for 30 seconds, a minute, and it will go back to pumping right. And I don't have to do nothing to have it do that.
You just be sitting.
I can sit, lay, whatever, and it just, well, I got that white foam. Now, if I sit here and things get real quiet, then that foam buzzing will drive me nuts. Then the inside of your ear, it feels like you're itching on the other side of your ear canal. You gotta scratch it, but it's on the other side, and you can't get to it, so you'll sit there and do a doggy leg all night.
Both you guys are truck drivers, but what about the other workers that were on site? Did you see any problems that they were having?
Yeah, you see guys that, you know, get stuck in a rig there. Some of these were mechanical, where it did load the drill bit. But I tried to stay away from that stuff, you know, that stuff is, it's bad news.